Here, if you can get over the fact that I sound like a man, then we can get a lot of stuff done today. So I wanted to, I'm sick, so I apologize. But I want to go on and I want to share with you a couple things about Facebook and to give you some quick tips. So the first thing I want to do is show you how to make a list. This is so beneficial for you and your business. It's super important to understand that you should do this. You can track your customers a better way. You don't have to check all your friends lists over and over and over. You can check each particular one. So if you go to your friends and you click on more, that's how you do it. You click on create list. And what I want you to do is make a list for new prospects for Beachbody, other Beachbody friends, meaning people that are already Beachbody coaches that you're going to find that you're going to friend a lot of Beachbody coaches. Coach prospect warm list. That means, or just coach prospect. These are people that you think would make amazing coaches. These are acquaintances that's already in there naturally, so you don't have to make that. And then my downline, and then personally sponsored coaches. Those are what I do. I also do, this is an old school day, I made a family no post list when I didn't want them to see some of my posts, but I got over that and I stopped using that a long time ago. Inspiring people to follow. These are other coaches that I find that are super inspiring and just people that I like to follow. And basically what happens is when you click on each one of their prospects, now the people that you've added to those lists, those are the only people that you see in those news feeds. So what I do is I go down this and I go and I just like people's posts. And I read it really quickly. I go and I try to do about 10 to 20 in each category each day. And I might comment on each person. I take the time to do that each day, and so that's really, really important to do. Okay. Oh, I think the other thing I was going to share with you is I have one that said, if you don't, you want to make one that says, let me see. Oh, right here, past challengers. I'm going to actually change that to challengers, current challengers, and past challengers. I just think it's important to keep in touch with your customers. You can run a report in your back office that shows you how to do that. And so you can, oh man, sorry about all these notifications. You can keep in touch with your old customers after they're in your challenge groups, and you can go that route. So that's a really good way. So this is how you make your lists. And literally, you create a list, you put a name, and then you start adding members. So you need to know the members' names, and then you can also add it from your friends list. You can kind of click through your friends. That takes kind of a long time. But if you know the names, maybe you can print up a list or write a list out. That will help you. The other thing that's cool about this is now anyone can be put on a friends list. The problem is with this is that it takes a while for you. See, I have 2,000 friends. So if I go through all my friends, and the way that this thing is set up, you guys have to understand, is these are the people that you talk to the most will come up, or people that they find that are high up in your network, or that you have commented on their posts. And so the most common ones come up. There is no way on Facebook that I have found to be able to do things alphabetically like you used to a couple years ago. So what I do is this little thing right next to this person, you click down. So all of them will just be automatic friends if you don't put them in lists. And then you click on this and you say add to another list. And what I would add her to, Missy Reber is another coach on another team, is I put her on inspiring people to follow and my friends. So like this girl, Kimberly, I'm going to add her to a list. Okay, she is an old challenger. So see, she's in my past challengers group. Okay. Megan is a coach of mine. So I'm going to add her to a list, and I'm going to put her in. She is in my downline, but she's actually my personally sponsored coach. So she's PS Coaches. I think it's important to check in with your coaches. I admit I need to do a better job with certain lists. So that's why I'm working on making these. And it's a really big pain as your organization gets bigger. So you want to try to do it and keep up with it as much as you can. So like, let's see another person. This is a person who I want her to be a coach. I've talked to her about coaching. So she's on my coach prospect warm list. She said no. She said she's too busy, but I still keep her on there. I still check in with her. So as you can see, these are the people that are in my list, and you just keep adding. Now, what's cool about this is if you go up here and let's say I want to confirm. I don't even know who that is. That's Morris Abraham. I don't know who that is. But let's say I'm just going to confirm him for the sake of this. So this is a friend, okay? Anytime I add someone, I add them immediately to the prospect list, new prospect, Beachbody. I check that list all the time so I can narrow it down, okay? Another cool thing, so that's how you make lists. I would suggest you do that right now. Make those lists and make those categories so you can start following people. Again, I check the list so I don't have to scroll through 2,000 people's news feeds. It's almost impossible to do that. Another cool thing that I want to make sure you know how to do, I'm going to give you some tricks today on Facebook, is if you go down to your activity log, so that little arrow right there, click down to your activity log, click on more, find your friends. This shows you how many friends you've added, who you've friend requested, and if they haven't accepted you. So I sent this her a friend. So I sent her a friend request today in Trader Joe's. I found her. So I'm going to add her to a list because she was wearing workout clothes and we started talking about working out. And I actually think she'll be an awesome coach prospect too. So you can put them in 2 different lists. And that's what she's in. She's in a new prospect and coach list. But you can also see people that they haven't accepted your friend request. So this one right here means like that little, it means he hasn't accepted it. Or wait, no, that's not. He hadn't accepted it at that time. So you just kind of got to go through the list. It's hard because most people that I send friend requests, they do accept it. Some people don't, so let me find someone. But you can just go through these, and if it looks like you're a friend, okay, then you want to go down that. So what I do is I go down these lists and I start adding them, and I start adding them to my lists. So this is a girl that wants to be part of my challenge group. So I'm going to put new prospect, Beachbody. Okay. Renisha Price is, I always just add people automatically that are new to Beachbody. I'm going to make sure I go and talk to her. So this is another way that you can go add this and see who the people you've added and start to make messaging with them and start to build relationships and start conversations. So this, I never knew this was available until about a month ago, and it's a game changer because it's all in the same spot and it's all in one area. Okay, so these are just people that I've added into my free clean eating group. They're interested in health and fitness, so of course I'm going to put them into my new prospect list. And that's how I would do this. I just would go down this list. As you can see, I haven't done it for a few days, so that's how I add them in. And so I don't have to worry about it. And I get them all in, I get them all into the right area, and it's so cool. And I get to check the list, and I make it super easy. Okay, so that's for lists. That's how I add my friends. The other thing I want you to think about is, so these are all your groups, okay, that you're in, and I'm in a lot, obviously, because I've been doing this for a long time in a lot of different groups. I'm just going to teach you how to make a new group. So you can go to more, and this is if you're going to start a new challenge group. You click on create a group, okay, and then you put your name. I am awesome. I'm going to add Christina Phillips in there, okay. You make it secret if you don't want anyone to see their posts. This makes a difference, you guys. Public means that anyone can see your posts. Anyone can see who's in there. Anyone can see what's going on. Closed means anyone can find the group. They can see that if you type it in up here, it will come up. And they can see who's in it, but they can't see the post within the group. And secret means they just can't even find the group and they can't even see the posts. And a lot of times you want to make your challenge group secret. Okay, I'm not going to create it just because I don't want to create it. But, and then you can immediately go down all your groups in here and you can add them to your favorites. That is how I have all of my groups that are important to me focusing on my favorites. Okay, this means this is all within my favorites. Now, I think the very last thing I want to talk to you about is some people were asking about, like, once they start a group, how do they add files and how do you do all that? Let's see here. Oh, that's an awesome picture. Look at that. Oops. Sorry, guys. Ah! How do I get rid of the... Megan, you're killing me. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's go to this newbie to emerald. Okay. So let's look here. Newbie to emerald. Or our emerald to diamond group. Sorry, I'm messing around. So let's go to our emerald, newbie to emerald group. So if I want to add a file, I go like this, but here's the difference, okay? This right here, you can create a document where you are just going to type in here, I am awesome. Okay, now you're going to make it, I make steps on being awesome, okay? And then you're going to save it. I'm not going to save it because obviously whatever. Or leave this post. You can upload a file. So you go to your computer and you're uploading a particular file, okay? Whether that's a clean eating group page or a tips or a menu. So that is the difference, and that's what the difference between the two are. The other thing I want to show you is what's really cool is this section right here I use a lot, okay? So if I want to know what I posted on day 1, okay, because I have this broken down. See how it says day 14, like right here. I have it posted day 1. Let's click on that. Okay. Anything that says day 1 is going to come up, okay, or has a 1 in it, like a day 1. And so what's really cool about that is it comes up. So here's my daily. Here's my assignment. Feel the fear and shred it. That was day 1. And you can even go to more, and anything that has day 1. So let's say you want to check on a coach or a member or a person in your challenge group. Let's just say you're searching for me, Christina. You wanted to see if she posted in your challenge group for that day. You type in Christina. Anything with Christina that she has done or I have named or anyone's named Christina will pop up. So if Christina's commented, which I'm sure she did, or she liked it, right there, she commented, it popped up, okay? If Christina commented on this, it's going to pop up. So I can see how active she is in this group. And I think it's important to remember as coaches, that's kind of our job to help them stay on track. So we can check in on someone and say, I haven't seen you post in the group for a week. Are you okay? So that's a really good trick as well. All right, those are my tips and tricks for Facebook. And the other thing, I guess that's it. I guess that's my last tip. But the other thing is, if you have any tips yourself, you can post them below. If you want me to make a video about a new thing or new tips, let me know. I hope that helps you guys, and hopefully you can get over my voice and still have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.